Part of me is saying, let's get this over with. Part of me is saying, I'm not going to have a chance unless I get a bow. Do we see anybody out here? No, two. I don't want to be in this taiga when the sun goes down. Middle of the map here. Not too far away from it anyway. If I don't get a bow, I'm really going to be toast. Jeez, taiga as far as the eye can see. Or do I see water? No, but I see a tundra, and that's probably just as good, if not better. Wide open spaces, baby. Surely nobody has come through here. Or if they have, they've already got their arrows. Huh. Is that the infamous desert? Looks like it. No, there's a temple out there, but I also know, well, I don't know. Delb said something about a temple. We had to restart, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. Had some mishaps first time around. Wait a minute. Okay, I was going to say this is the smallest desert I've ever seen. Delb said something about a temple. And then he, you know, we had to restart and everybody got new random starting spots. So I don't know whether he got his temple back or not. Doubtful. But if he was being honest, or, you know, not being honest, you know what I mean? If he wasn't just sandbagging that, then there's a temple out here. I don't know. This is an oddball desert right here. You got a river running through it. I mean, it's just going to be really hard to say. Keep seeing random chickens. I'm not seeing a lot, but enough to make me wonder. Come here, chicken. Wait a minute. That's somebody's tree right there. You telling me you didn't kill a chicken, but you cut down a tree? Okay. Like I'm gonna have to do the old spire up trick again. Here's the boundary. Thing about floating like this in the tundra here is that somebody could see me from quite a distance and then come after me right now, and I couldn't do much about it. I wonder if Farador could tell who that was. And it's funny because I think what happened is that block of dirt that he dug was probably where I, had my gravel, so it killed the grass. And so when I dug down and ran off, that spot was left. So obviously he thinks, oh, he dug down right here. So he dug 3 down, didn't see me. Okay, never mind. He's not here. That was fortuitous. When he sees the video, he's not going to believe it. Because if he just spent a little bit more time looking, he would have found me. I think. I don't know. That block may have turned to grass. But he was right there. I mean, I could have just dug out and started fighting him. But then again, if I'd done that, I guarantee you my game would be over by now. And he might be hurt. I don't know. But I'm not about that. I want to last a little longer. Yeah, Delbs is a good player. And it won't matter if I say this now, I don't guess, but he mentioned that pigment thing. Of course, we're all sandbagging. Sometimes we're honest, sometimes we're not. It keeps everybody on their toes. He said he took damage from a pigman. I doubt it, but then again, in our last UHC, the test that we did, it was teams. He wanted to go to the nether, or at least sort of wanted to go to the nether at first. Mentioned it anyway, in a serious manner. I mean, he was considering it. So I don't know. I think he's the kind of guy that would, enjoy mixing it up to that degree. Check it out. I went to the nether in one UHC. I mean, can you imagine? That would be something to see. That would make for an interesting video. If we have too many more of these, though, these Highlanders especially, we're probably going to see people going to the nether, and then we're going to see people doing the old neighbors thing, trapping the nether portals, and then, yeah, there's just likely to be all kind of mess going on. Uh-oh. No, what? He's back up to 10. Yeah. You don't want him to think I'm being a jerk about it. Zombie burning. I saw a spider. Not sure where that guy went. But interestingly, this could be the difference between a bow or not a bow, so crud. Could have sworn I saw a spider over here. Oh well. No freaking way. Did you hear all them skeletons? Jeez. A lot of them. May have been a spawner, but I don't care. That's not in the agenda. I'm hoping to find somebody hugging the wall. If I can. Especially if I can surprise them. I mean, I'll go melee right now. I don't have a bow. I don't have much choice. But, you know, rather than get caught in a ranged weapon duel, you know, a bow duel. Okay. Cave spiders have to be the most feared mob.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Pardon my French. I did not even see that. That was one of them stupid snowdrifts. Crap. Maybe we'll have to evaluate that. Sounds like we're getting quite a few complaints for things like lag. And he's saying a mob hit him from a long way off. I don't know. We've never had trouble testing, but then again, we're testing on a very, you know, much regional basis. We're not testing our server, you know, with people from Britain and things as we're playing it right now. Okay, this is an interesting area. Don't see anybody. Man, I can't believe I just took that damage. If I could see somebody running and sneak up behind them, that's what I want to do. It's not the type of place someone would move into. Not yet. What are you guys talking about? We usually don't do that until we get down to a couple people. We know you're up for 0-0. I need to get out of this tundra before I fall through another snowdrift. Or whatever those things are called. Man, I could use a bow. What's going to happen is I'm going to end up with a whole bunch of feathers, and somebody is going to kill me and be the recipient of said feathers, and they're going to need feathers, and yeah, so basically I'm gathering someone else's feathers. Now look, no hiding behind the sheep. Man, I found another load of chickens, didn't I? You don't want to not eat, because what will happen is you won't be able to sprint. That's water. Is it frozen or is it just water? Because if it's just water, I can dig it. I can get out there in a boat. I would feel much better in a boat after dark than up on a spire. This cannot possibly be happening. Look at all these chickens. Why couldn't I find some more string? All I need is 2 more string. 2 more. That's it. Thing is, if I already had a bow, I might be willing to stand out in the middle of this ice and see if some spiders spawn. But, you know, not having a bow, I don't dare do that. I was wrong about the water, by the way, apparently. I'm not wrong about these millions of chickens. Fresh blood, yeah. I mean, you know, what's the point? But what else am I going to do? Very likely going to either time-lapse this or skip it entirely. So, because this is going to be the most boring thing ever. You couldn't give me a bow, could you? I guess for my trouble, you know, he could have, but no. Alright. Well, in any event, I can go ahead and get this out of the way. Why do you do such things? Yeah, so if a bow does happen to fall into my hands, I'm good to go. If not, well, it was nice knowing you. Serious. There's some more desert. That might be where that so-called temple was. Well, I can't imagine why somebody would leave that, so apparently not. Make sure nobody's following me. You get this feeling you're being watched. This is about as prepared as I can get, short of having a bow, which would obviously be awfully nice, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Six of us in the game, and nobody's met except Mosey and Jack. Very early. And that was it. And about this weirdness is that I have no way of knowing what's coming because I can't really see up there. These guys were complaining about lag earlier, and don't think just because I'm running the server that means I don't get lag too, because I do get lag. I am getting lag. It's a problem for me right this minute. That's lit up. But does that really mean anything? All these trees. But really all that tells me is that somebody chopped a tree down here and then left. Yeah. Maybe it's the farming apples I just read about. If so, he may have seen me coming. Some of that. Ran out of golden apples. Yep, good job. Alright. I actually Makes me feel a little bit better because he was one of the guys at high health. Farador will be right there at 0-0. You better believe he will. Oh my gosh. Lots of death here.